Welcome back, Dr. Jeff here. Today we're going to build a very simple yet robust DIY solar generator. It's going to feature this BougeRV 2000 watt inverter. Really excited about that. It'll be connected to this bank of 6-volt batteries. So we'll show you how to turn this into a powerful 12-volt battery. We've got a nice 40-amp charge controller that'll charge these batteries by the sun, and all the switches and fuses necessary to make this a safe and robust system. Then we're going to put it back in the tiki hut, and it's going to power our pool salt generator and the pond pumps for our lagoon, all on solar. We're down here in the tiki hut with our DIY solar generator, starting with our 12-volt battery bank made from the golf cart batteries. We have 800 watts of incoming solar through our PV disconnect switch, charge being managed by its rich solar 40-amp charge controller. As you can see, I have a 12.5-volt charge on the batteries. We've got 70 volts coming in from the panels right now, and about 8 or 9 amp hours. Battery disconnect switch to keep things isolated. And of course, our BougeRV 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter, which is providing the power. This comes with a nice display. It gives us our current battery state as well as the power being consumed right now. We got 200 watts being consumed with 700 watts coming in. Lots of power. This is all powering our saltwater chlorine generator for our saltwater pool, as well as the lagoon pumps for our saltwater lagoon. For the first step, we've taken these 6-volt batteries that came out of our golf cart and turned them into 3 12-volt batteries by simply hooking the 3 pairs up into series. And then we've wired the 3 pairs together in parallel by connecting the positives and the negatives. This gives us a large 12-volt battery bank. We had these batteries around, they're only a year old. We're upgrading our golf cart, so we're going to put them to use with the solar generator. Our solar generator is all wired up. Let's see how we did it. We have a simple test panel here set up, directed toward the sun, just to test out the system. It starts with the charge controller. This is what takes the energy from the sun and charges the battery. We have the positive and negative to the batteries going through a switch and then hooked up to either end of our large 12-volt battery bank. And you can see we have a nice 13-volt charge on the batteries. Now for the solar input, that comes in through these wires. And we have our PV disconnect switch, which we're going to turn on. And the charge controller will then indicate that we're getting a charge from the solar panels. All right, we've already talked about our battery system. Over on this side now, we have our inverter side. We have our BougeRV 2000 watt 12-volt inverter. This is on the back of the unit. Simply wire up your positive line to the red post, negative line to the black post. Has these nice little covers that protect them so you don't get a short. Snap in place like that. And we're ready to connect this to the battery. And again, the positive goes to the positive side of the battery bank. And these go through a 200 amp A&L fuse. And the negative over here to the opposite end, negative side. Now you notice that I wired the charge controller to these 2 posts and the inverter to these 2 posts. It doesn't really matter. I could have put them all on the same post, but there's not enough room on these posts, so I had to spread out the load. But as long as you're doing it diagonal that way and connecting with the parallel wires side of the battery, you're all set. The BougeRV has a power on switch right here. We're going to power that up. We get a little beep. And right now we have a test fan and light hooked in. They powered right up. We have an end-to-end DIY solar generator powered up and running. Now let's just see how much power this can deliver. We're going to hook our watt meter up to different devices and see if we can drive this thing to its limit. All right, we have our watt meter plugged in, and right now we're just powering the fan and the light. And you can see we're drawing about 61 watts of power from the inverter. Let's power up the shop vac and see what that does. That brought us just over 1,000 watts. Let's add some more. Fire up the chop saw again, Nora. Really pleased with the built-in safety feature this has. You notice once we drove it to 2,000 watts, it turned itself off. I was afraid some internal fuse went, but whatever they have inside, it was just a temporary shut-off. It came right back on as soon as the load went down below 2,000 watts. Way to go, BougeRV. Great unit. Looking forward to trying it out down in the tiki hut.